court in Hong Kong has found 7 prominent pro-democracy activists guilty for their role in a 2019 protest. Prosecutors say the demonstration was unauthorised. Those convicted include a media tycoon, former legislators, and the man who's considered to be Hong Kong's father of democracy. 2 others had pleaded guilty before the verdict. Critics say that all this is part of a crackdown on dissent, which escalated after China imposed a national security law in Hong Kong last year. Let's go live now to Hong Kong. Al Jazeera's Sarah Clarke is outside the courthouse. Sarah, talk us through these verdicts. Who's been convicted? What happened in court?
Well, the verdict has been handed down in the last hour or so, and these are some of the most high-profile veteran pro-democracy activists and campaigners in Hong Kong. Now, as you mentioned, 7 in this group of 9 pleaded not guilty, but they have been found guilty anyway. They've been convicted. And in that group, probably some of the most high-profile activists, as I mentioned, we've got 73-year-old media tycoon Jimmy Lai. He's well known for his pro-democracy stance through his media group Next Media and his Apple Daily media outlet. We've got 82-year-old Martin Lee. He's a highly respected barrister. He's also the man considered the father of democracy. He also has been found guilty. We've got 73-year-old respected barrister and former legislator Margaret Un, as well as CHEUK-YAN. He's the man who's been holding the Tiananmen Square vigil for decades here in Hong Kong. He also has been found guilty. 2 of the others in this particular group, they have previously pleaded guilty. Therefore, they too have been convicted. I spoke to a number of those, the members of this particular group on arrival at court, at the West Kowloon court today on Thursday. Martin Lee said he's prepared to go to jail to fight for democracy and the freedoms that were promised to this former British territory. I also spoke to CHEUK-YAN, and this is what he had to say on his way into court.
In this day of reckoning, the political suppression is equally to all those who have taken part in the protest movement, including no matter whether you are the peaceful non-violence group or the braver, you are all caught under this political suppression wave.
So they've been convicted. If this group gets sent to prison, where does this leave Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement?
Well, it certainly is a blow to the movement. Nearly every major voice of dissent or figure of opposition is now either in exile, in jail already, or on trial. Now, more than 2,400 people have been charged as part of this crackdown. The likes of Jimmy Lai, the media tycoon who I spoke about earlier, he's currently in custody. He's also facing 6 other trials, one of those under the national security law. We also have CHEUK-YAN. He's facing 3 different trials. They're separate charges, separate but similar charges, I should say. So certainly this particular pro-democracy movement, it's a blow to it. The movement says that this is the national security law is Beijing's attempt to crack down on or silence the opposition in Hong Kong. Another veteran activist I spoke to on the way into court, she said the movement will simply have to find other ways of showing their opposition to China and fighting for the freedoms in Hong Kong that were promised under the 1997 agreement.
Al Jazeera's Sarah Clarke reporting live from Hong Kong. Sarah, many thanks.